The Festival Fitness 5 is back this year, June 11th. I'm Brandon Martinez, Wellness Coordinator and Race Director of the Festival Fitness 5.
Well, Brandon, thank you so much for being on the show. After a 2-year hiatus, the Festival Fitness 5 is back at the River Festival this year. Why don't you tell us about the race?
We're glad to be back. We have the 5-mile run, we have the 2-mile run and walk, and we have children races. They all start at Oakdale Park by the train. And right now you can register at srhc.com/ff5, and that goes all the way up to June 11th, about 15 minutes prior to the race.
Brandon, let's talk about the route that the races take.
All the races begin at the train in Oakdale Park. The 5-mile run goes through the park and goes all the way to Santa Fe, back to the park, and then the 2-mile walk run will go through the park and then around surrounding areas, and then the kids' races are down by the train in the park.
I understand you try to keep the festival atmosphere kind of going at the starting line and throughout the race. Why don't you talk about some of the festivities you have?
Yeah, so every year we try to have, a little bit more, activities going on. This year we have Color Me Crazy, doing some face painting for the kids. We'll have Hannah with 93.7 there throughout the whole event. We'll also have Vibin Nutrition, who will be providing clean energy teas, and we'll also have a water stop at Sharp Performance, providing water throughout the 5-mile, and we'll also have plenty of snacks and drinks throughout the whole event as well.
I understand you have some changes for the race in the future. Why don't you talk about those?
Yeah, so this will be the last year that we call it the Festival Fitness 5. Next year we'll be calling it the Smoky Hill River Run. We will also be talking about possibly changing the 2-mile run walk to have it go, downtown eventually, just to give a little bit more excitement and kind of keep everybody, in that same area.
And I know we haven't talked necessarily about the start times for all the different races. What are they?
The 5-mile run is going to start at 7 a.m. We'll have the 2-mile run and walk start at 7:10, and then once those are done, we're going to start the kid races at 8:15.
And I think it's important for people to notice that some people sign up thinking it's a 5K. It is a 5-mile,
That's
right?
correct. It's one of only, I think, 2 5-mile runs in Kansas. And we've been doing this for 41 years and continue to do that.
And every participant gets a T-shirt. Why don't you talk about the T-shirt design this year?
Yeah, so every participant does get a T-shirt, and the design actually has, Salina Regional Health Center, who's the sole sponsor of the race, in the background with the runners running down Santa Fe, which we really like. Each participant who places, top 3 also gets a trophy and a medal, and then all kids will also get a participation medal as well.
How many participants do you usually get for the race?
Normally we get about 700 participants. We're hoping this year we can get upwards of 1,000. We know we've been gone for a couple years, but we're really hoping we can break that normal number. Let's
talk one more time. How can people register for the race?
You can register at srhc.com/ff5.
Thank you for watching. For more information and to register for the race, please go to www.srhc.com/ff5 and like Salina Regional Health Center on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram.